They made his journey so difficult. Michael Morales,
I don't like him.
one of the greatest title wins.
He's mostly a boring fighter.
I don't think he's getting a lot of privilege.
I would say D tier as well.
Joaquin Buckley. What do you guys think in terms of privilege?
He was Dana's main piece.
Yeah.
You feel me?
His latest fight obviously didn't do him any favors, but I think Dana White does like him. All right, let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to another U3 React video. With you as always is Khalid and Sanjeev.
Back in the building, baby. And we got Mr. Chris.
Thank you for having me on again, boys.
Yeah, we're continuing the tier list series of Dana White privilege. Today we're going to be looking into the welterweight division, one of the best divisions in the UFC right now. All right, let's get started. Starting off our list, we have Daniel Rodriguez. In terms of privilege, is this guy getting a lot of privilege right now, Chris?
Nah, I wouldn't say he is. He was like that fight against Kevin Holland. He was supposed to lose.
He was. That was built for him to lose.
Absolutely.
He just surprised all of us. I would say D tier.
I would say D tier as well.
But does Dana really hate him though?
He doesn't really hate him, but doesn't necessarily like him.
He's
either.
not gonna push him.
No. Yeah, you're right. I agree with that sentiment. So C tier maybe.
Okay, let's meet in the middle and put him in C tier. All right, Daniel Rodriguez, C tier. All right, next up we have Michael Venom Page.
Venom.
He's one of the best fighters, and for a long time he was the best fighter outside of UFC. Finally in UFC, got a few notable wins.
He was one of the biggest stars in Bellator.
Yep,
before.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Outside the UFC. Some of his big wins. Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
Share a Bullet.
Yes, sir.
Jared Cannonier.
Yeah.
He lost to Ian Garry though, but he's not a well-rounded fighter. So
Yeah. What do you guys think in terms of privilege?
B.
Let's do B tier for MVP. All right, MVP B tier. Next up we have Colby Covington, the king of trash talk. He is literally a WWE character in the UFC, and honestly,
Literally. He was
Draws a
actually an all-American wrestler in the States.
yeah, and he's doing great work in RAF, Real American Freestyle. He's one of the main guys promoting it.
So his trans. I think he transitioned from D tier to A tier.
Oh yeah.
Or I wouldn't say A tier. Give me S tier. Give me S tier.
S tier?
Back to back
Ooh,
title
S is a
shots.
bit-
And I feel like he's probably gonna come back into that title picture as well if he gets a couple more wins. But S tier, since he's gone, he's not really done much. Would you say S tier?
Well, he was S tier at one point, so I say A
100%.
tier now. Would you
I think
agree?
A tier is fair enough for now.
Yeah. To
Yeah.
get till S, you need to get
Oh, you need
instead
to be
of
on-
back-to-back title shots, you need to get back shots from Dana to be able to get that.
So A. Yeah.
Let's yeah.
Hey.
All right, Colby Covington, A tier. Next up, we have Uros Medic. Gonna be honest with you, I don't really know much about this guy.
He was originally from Serbia before he joined MMA.
Yeah, he did knock out Jeff Neal.
Yeah,
Very
that was
impressive.
brutal.
Very
That was-
impressive,
yeah, that
but
was nice.
still too early to say. Would you
Yeah,
agree?
yeah, 100%. I would have to put him in either B or C tier. I'm not sure.
B tier for now, I'd say.
Yeah,
Let's go with B.
let's go with B. Okay, so Uros Medic, B tier. Next up, we have Gilbert Burns. This guy's a beast, a dog. He always fights the toughest guys. He does. He's been having a bit of a losing streak.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
But the people he's losing to,
It's like the top of the line.
absolutely. He's
You
just
know.
fighting killers.
But I feel like he's gonna become one of those guys that just gets fed to be, to build someone else up.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. He's already like
Pretty
that,
much
I
feeding
think.
the hungry sharks, and his name itself says burns. So if he keeps doing that, he's gonna get burnt.
Yeah, so I would have to put him in C, unfortunately.
I'll put him in C as well.
Gilbert Burns, C tier. Next up, we have Gabriel Bonfim. Look, this is not a guy that makes waves, not a guy that makes headlines.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
but he does have extremely fast guillotine submissions though.
But the guillotines really work in MMA.
Guillotine in MMA is like, come on, it's like
Gabriel
the Panenka
Bonfim.
kicks of soccer. It's not like Dana White's going, oh, Gabriel Bonfim is the next one.
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't
like
think so.
he gets an orgasm as soon as
Has
he
to be
hears
in
the
B
name,
tier or
so-
C tier for sure.
B, I would say.
I agree.
All right, Gabriel Bonfim, B tier. Next up, we have Joaquin Buckley. Look, Joaquin Buckley is an exciting fighter, and he talks a lot of trash.
Great
And-
personality.
Great personality.
Yeah, and his spinning kick as well. That went viral on
yes.
UFC.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But he wasn't able to build off of that.
yeah, I
unfortunately.
think
Yeah.
he could have
It's
done
like,
a lot more.
Yeah, I'd say B tier.
I would say B tier,
B.
but he could easily be an A tier as well. But for now, I'd say B tier for sure.
Yeah, I'll
Joaquin Buckley, B tier. Next up on the list, we have Leon Edwards, Rocky himself, one of the greatest title wins of all time, beating Kamaru Usman.
I don't think Dana likes him.
No?
No,
What
I
makes you say
don't
that?
think he likes him. Dana forced Leon to fight Colby after that. Leon thought he had the leverage. Thought, oh, I'm the star that knocked out Usman. I have the leverage. I want Jorge Masvidal. I want a bigger star. I want the money. I want the bag. But he doesn't have any leveraging power.
Yeah.
He's mostly a boring fighter. And I'd say he's a B tier. He has been recently used as a stepping stone.
Yeah, I think that's they're gonna use him as a stepping stone for sure. So B tier.
B tier for me as well, Leon.
Leon Edwards, B tier. Next up, we have Kamaru, Marty, fake news, Usman. One of my favorite grapplers in the UFC. For sure, his wrestling is so high level. In terms of privilege, where would you say his privilege is, guys?
I would give him A tier. The fact that he can think that I'm next for the title shows that he definitely has the Dana White privilege.
Yeah, he's a champion, a former champion, and he is a great fighter.
So I think Usman, personally, I think he's overrated. I don't like him. But in terms of Dana White privilege, I would give him A tier. Even Dana White said so himself on his podcast, saying
I would give
you're
him
easy to work with.
I would give him A tier as well. But this guy, honestly, he's about to retire and he's about to get a fight with Islam.
Look, if you're gonna secure a fight with Islam, then it's definitely gonna be.
They are way more deserving contenders out there.
Well, we know that, but it's based on who can suck Dana's D better. You feel me?
He could get it potentially.
Yes. The fact that he could get it, let's put him at A tier.
Yeah. I mean, Islam himself said he wants to fight Kamaru. All right, next up in the list we have Sean Brady. He had quite a bit of hype till it got derailed recently.
He should have sat out after that Leon win.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, he should have from a
but he challenged,
financial.
He challenged freaking.
Kudos to him. He's a real BMF.
Yeah, but I don't think he's getting a lot of privilege.
No, I agree. B tier.
B tier for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, next up we have Carlos Prates. Carlos Prates, honestly, how does this guy do it? He smokes, he drinks, and he's still an elite level striker.
And he was in Thailand as well doing Muay Thai.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Honestly, one of the greatest things about him, I think, one of his advantages is because he's got such a great range. He's able to just tee off on people from distance.
Oh, absolutely.
But in terms of privilege, where are we talking? I mean, I know he's a striker and he gets decent matchups.
Absolutely.
Right now.
I'll give him A tier, to be honest.
Yeah, he's not getting tested with grapplers yet.
Yeah, but I would say he's a very well-deserved A tier. His fights are very exciting.
Very exciting. A tier for me. Okay, next up we have, remember the name, but somehow everyone forgets. Belal Muhammad. Look, this guy, I know that people don't like him. People don't like that he's a decision merchant. People don't like wrestling. But in my opinion, he is one of the better fighters in this division, no doubt. And he's a former champion as well. I don't think we can discount
2,000 days
that.
undefeated on his climb.
But Dana White definitely hates this guy.
Yeah, there's no
definitely
doubt.
hates.
The fact that he has been undefeated for so long and have not gotten his title shot just proves.
It's crazy. And they tried to remove the Palestinian flag as well, and there was a whole controversy there. Man, this guy's definitely a D tier. What do you guys say?
Absolutely.
I would say D tier. Dana wants him nowhere near his D.
Yeah. Alright, Belal Muhammad, D tier. Okay, next up we have Michael Morales. Like, Michael Morales, say whatever you want about his lifestyle, wearing dresses, acting a bit fruity. He can fight. The boy can fight.
Oh, absolutely.
But in terms of privilege, I don't know. I don't think he's getting a lot of privilege, but he is winning.
Yeah, absolutely. So the question here for the audience is, should we put him on the same tier as Carlos Prates?
No, I wouldn't say so.
I'd say he was relatively unknown before the Gilbert Burns fight, even though one can argue that his resume is even more impressive than Carlos Prates. Would you agree with this statement?
Recently, he's had a bit of an issue with his resume. According to MMA record keepers, one of his losses wasn't counted, and then it apparently wasn't. Was a professional
yes,
loss.
I remember that.
So, yeah, I don't know if he's getting a lot of privilege. I would have to put him at B tier.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah,
I would put him in B tier.
I think for now, B tier will be a safe option.
Okay, next up we have Ian Machado Garry. So, we know that he's right? You know it, I know it, Chris knows it. But lifestyle aside, see, we're not judging people based on lifestyle. We're judging based on Dana White privilege and the fighters that they are. The match with Shafkat, he made it very close. He's a great fighter with great skill.
The thing is, Conor McGregor.
Yes, absolutely.
So, but he's not like, Conor is like obviously
different level.
Number one. Like he's number one when it comes to
like
mic
he
skills.
took, he was Dana's main piece.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So in terms of privilege, where are we putting him? What are we feeling, boys?
I would actually put him at at A tier.
Really?
I was
Yes, I would have
thinking-
been A
You
tier.
literally you were thinking my thoughts.
Let's hear it. What makes you say A tier?
I feel like Dana's always trying to chase the next Conor McGregor.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
yeah. Once
And
you
you
get
know
that high
that-
of Conor,
Yes,
you're just looking for the next hit in it.
I have to put him up there. Yeah, you know what? I agree with you.
Yeah.
A tier for my boy, Ian Machado Garry. All right, next up we have the Aussie phenom, JDM, Jack Della Maddalena, one of the best strikers in the UFC.
He actually played rugby in WA, Western Australia.
Wow.
Yeah.
wow.
Before switching to MMA.
Dude, he's got such an anti-wrestler style. Obviously, it didn't work against Islam because he's on a different level. But so far, he has been successful with that. He beat Belal with that as well. He's been on a rise. His latest fight obviously didn't do him any favors, but I think Dana White does like him because look, Aussie guy, striker, you know, he's got all the makings of it. He doesn't talk a lot of trash though. Even without talking trash, he gets good spots. So
Yeah, kind of my opinion on him. I definitely think he has Dana White privilege, but I think Dana just wants him to get rid of Belal. I really think that was, but yeah, he definitely did not get a tough road to the title.
yeah,
Kevin beat Kevin Holland, Gilbert Burns, title shot. So
where would you put him? I'm leaning towards S or A tier.
oh,
you know?
S tier is that special fighter.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, of course.
Where in every interview, Dana just has to talk about
Has to
how
glaze
great
him.
they are. Yep.
There's no one like that in welterweight. You don't think?
No, I don't think so.
Look, JDM, the way he went to the title, I thought was a bit, was a bit too quick. But the welterweight division is so packed. Anyone could be going for the title shot.
Absolutely.
So where are we putting in terms of the ranking, guys?
A for me.
Yep, A tier.
I would
A
say
tier?
A.
Okay. 2 out of 3, I'll put him in A tier as well. Let's meet him in the middle. A tier for JDM, Jack Della Maddalena. And now, the champion himself, Islam Makhachev. Pound for pound, one of the greatest fighters of all time. One of the GOATs. First ballot Hall of Famer for sure. But in terms of privilege, where are we putting him?
This one's easy. S tier for me.
I wouldn't say so.
I
I would
really...
put him in S.
How many times
They've made it so difficult. They made his journey so difficult.
Absolutely. And how many times did Dana White disregard Islam in his interviews to glaze Joan?
Even after beating everyone in the lightweight division, he still, Dana White had to be like, oh, okay, all right, finally I respect you. After beating
What
everyone.
I meant by
Yep,
S tier
yep,
is
I
like
agree,
right
I
now,
agree.
I would say S at the current moment.
And S tier is a special place, We can't just put anyone there.
That's just my controversial
Yeah.
opinion.
It would definitely have to be in the B tier still.
B tier.
I would say B tier.
He's so good that every matchup is favorable.
Final decision. Where we're putting him.
this is a hard one.
This is actually a tough one. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, in that case, A then.
Yeah, let's
would go
stay
A.
safe. Let's
Alright,
just go A
If
tier.
not S, then A for sure at least.
Yeah. Let's meet in the middle and do A tier for Islam Makhachev. Okay, so Islam Makhachev, A tier. Now, let us know what you guys think of this tier list. If you agree with it, if you disagree with it, what would you change? What would you not change?
What sort of list do you want us to do next? So let us know in the comment section as well. We're always very active. Comment down below and we're gonna respond back to you. And if we really like your ideas, we might make it into another video. So keep watching, keep sharing, keep liking that. And until next time, peace.
Peace.